Fifth part of when his obsession for you turned him into a man that made him very toxic for you. Author point of view. Taehyung was in hotel room. He called Rosie. Rosie, hey, how are you? Taehyung, why she is not picking my calls? Ignoring her greetings, he asked about you. She sighed. Rosie, you know her, Taehyung. She yelled, cried, and locked herself in her room. He fell on the bed. Rosie, you never left without telling her, so it is shocking to her. Give her some time and focus on your work. He hummed. Rosie, you took the meds with you, right? He looked back at his bag. Clothes were scattered all around as he tried to find the meds, but they were not there. Taehyung, yeah. Rosie, good. Take them on time. Taehyung, Rosie, take care of her for me. There is a boy in her class, Carlos. He always tried to get close to her. And Rosie, fine, fine. I will be giving her pick and drop. No one is going too close to her. He sighed in relief. Namjoon entered in your room. It was all upside down, and you were sitting on the bed. Namjoon, why you are not going to college? Yan, I don't want to. Namjoon, and why is that? Yan, just leave. But he forcibly put you down the bed. He was not going to tolerate your tantrums for Taehyung. Yan, leave. Namjoon, get ready and come down. Yan, I will not, I said. You yelled in the most disrespectful manner. Namjoon, Yan. His hand raised, but it stayed in the air. With parted lips, you stared at him in shock. He let go your hand and left the room. You felt more humiliated when you saw Jungkook in the entrance, who witnessed the event. He stepped in with the same taunting look on his face. Jungkook, you are such a brat. Your eyes were teary, but burning in fire for him. He saw you striding towards the dressing table. You picked a perfume bottle, turned around to throw it at him, but he was already above your head. Your wrist was in his strong hand, Jungkook. Hang's hand should not be left in the air. He was an expert in burning people with his words. Yan, how dared you? Jungkook, of course I can dare, because I am not a crybaby like you. His gaze followed the tears, leaving your eyes. Yan, I will tell Dad that you, Jungkook. Yes, you should. This is what crybabies do. They cannot fight for themselves, and so they run to their elders, desperately wanting to ask that why he hates you so much. With a smirk, he unclasped his hand, and then he left the room. You at last left the room, but didn't join college. Mrs. John, today house is glowing because of this angel. She took you in her embrace when you sat near her. This was the love you were used to of, and that is why Jungkook's behavior was hurting you more. Jan, your son is not like you. He is rude, very rude. Mrs. John, ignore him. He's really a jerk. Jan, he talks nicely with others, but me, he hates me. Mrs. John, no, no. How can someone hate such a beautiful girl? He just needs time to open up with new people. After a while, she left. Your phone was ringing with Taehyung's number, his name that you saved as my savior. You were in anger, but then you answered it. Yan, what? Taehyung, finally. It's been 3 days that I haven't heard your voice. His voice was enough to fade away all your anger, but you stayed silent. You controlled, but lost it, and were now sobbing. That worried him. Taehyung, hey, Yani, princess, what happened? Yan, how can you leave just like that? He instantly shifted to video call. You cried more when you saw him. You were missing him? Taehyung, now you will not cry again. he said when you stopped after a few minutes. Yan, I miss you. This was the reason he didn't tell you before leaving. Taehyung, I really want to come right now. Yan, then please come. No one is treating me right here. Without you, I am so lonely. Taehyung, something happened? You nodded. Ta. Tell me, Yan. Opa raised hand on me. He straightened. Taehyung, what? Yan, he didn't slap me, but he did raise hand. He sighed when you corrected with a pout. But he was not in peace. Taehyung, why he did that? You frowned. Yan, when are you coming back? Taehyung, soon, my princess, soon. After telling him more complaints, you cut the call. You were feeling better and relaxed. Late night you came in kitchen for dinner. You were clumsily taking out food in plate. Jungkook, why are you wasting it? You flinched at his sudden arrival. Walking in, he took the bowl from you. He was neatly filling plates and placed them on the table. He took a seat. Jungkook, come. She could not believe the other plate was for you. That was besides him. You sat down and started eating. Jungkook, when will you join college? Yan, I don't know. JK, I didn't know you are this idiot. Your head turned to him. Did he serve you to treat you like this? JK, you are skipping college because of Taehyung, right? Yan, you are no one to ask. He seemed to ignore your greeting. Jungkook, do you do something for yourself, or you are living this life for him? Leaving food, he turned to you. JK, what you eat, what you wear, with whom you talk, he decides all this. Why? Is this portion empty? With his finger, he knocked at the side of your head. You could not think who told him all this, because anger was taking over your senses. Following your stubborn, spoiled kid's tactics, you stood and splashed a glass of juice on his face. This time he was not ready. You did not stay there and then went to your room. Next day, feeling guilty, you entered in his room. He was again shirtless and drenched in sweat. Jungkook, want to throw something else too? Taking off the gloves, he asked. Yan, I did that because you made me angry. JK, I thought you will say sorry. Yan, you should apologize. You said with a raised chin. His eyes were shining. He moved to you. Your attention diverted to his tattooed arm. Yan, can I touch it? You didn't wait for his answer, and your delicate fingers were tracing the ink. He felt a wave of heat rushing through his veins. He gulped, his gaze fixated on your face. Yan, it must have hurt a lot. Were you worried for that pain? He was taken aback. Jungkook, yeah, Yan. Then why you had them? JK, for the piece that is disguised as pain. Your fingers still moving on his arm. Jungkook, you want one? You looked up. Spell was broken, and you pulled your hand back. Yan, what? No, no, no way. Walking past him, you checked the tools he uses for exercise. Yan, wow. You carelessly pulled a dumbbell. It was heavy, and so fell from your hand. You tightly shut your eyes as it was going to crush your foot. But Jungkook grabbed it. Standing behind you, he has slightly pulled you against with his one hand at you, while the other was holding the dumbbell. Feeling his hand, your eyes were short opened, your drumming heartbeat reaching to his ears. JK, relax. You looked down. You were safe. Getting out of his hold, you ran out of his room. After that, their Cold War was ended. Or let's say, Jungkook ended that. You finally decided to go to college. Today, Jungkook was asked to drop you off, and to your shock, he agreed. He was waiting for you. He stepped out. His gaze froze at you. You were wearing a pleated skirt and a crop top. A coat was just in your hand. High heels were adding more in your personality. Yan, Jungkook. He woke up and averted his gaze. JK, why are you so late? He tried to act rude. Before you could argue, a car entered. Rosie stepped out. She was surprised by your dressing. Rosie. Hey Yan. Jan. Unni, you hugged her. Rosie. Going to college? Come. I will drop you off. Jungkook. I am here for that. You can go inside. He stepped up and pulled his arm around you, making you move with him. You were about to faint. Yan. Rosie's gaze followed them. She was feeling uneasy by your changed style of dressing, and then going with that man. Being a psychiatrist, she read a lot in his eyes. Rosie, I hope this is not a start of any storm. She sighed. To be continued. Taehyung will be back soon. Don't get bored without him. What do you think about you changing yourself? Thanks for watching it and love you all, my dear readers.